This is actually a stage we saw quite a bit between these two as well. I think they just kind of decided, like, you know what, let's just go here anyways. It's where we've been spending most of our time. The only difference is usually Pugwest has been going Young Link on FD.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I think he's opting for Lucina just here, so that way he can edge guard low and Sharp can always edge guard high.
He actually said, well, we all grabbing food. If you guys lost, he was just going to go to Lucina so he could just press buttons. Like, that's his exact statement.
Very cool. I like that because there's no thought.
I prefer that. Lucina buttons are a lot less annoying than Young Link buttons.
Yeah.
Right now,
A lot of people don't know that, though.
5 stocks apiece. Pug's at 150 right now, which is just not the percent you want to be at, especially right next to a Arsene Joker.
Yeah, and a lot different, too, because Pug has actually been dying early a lot. Like,
Really?
he's been getting his kills, he's been getting his edge guards, but he hasn't had survivability at all.
Oh,
and
that's not what he wanted.
that just sucks. Like, there's not really much else to say about
that entire scenario was, what's his name? Phantom was just actually about to kill Pug, but then Sharp did a falling back air, which gave Pug control to get him off stage, and then edge guarded him at 60.
So, question: why is Phantom not going Palu?
He did go Palu.
That's specifically for the fact that these two don't really like the team comp for how they both play with Pac-Man and Palu, because they both want to like play that support and tempo control, but Kiwi's the one who plays back.
Palu Sheik in doubles is actually super hard too. So you just like mash the hell out of your shield.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything.
I think actually both characters on Green Team do well versus Palu, and it just doesn't really work like combo-wise. But
I don't feel like the Joker
I
works.
saw the Palu in dubs, unfortunately, and she neutral aired a lot.
See, that works in that team comp though, because it's team
two
big
heavies.
boys. Like you got two people who she's able to just jump around and control space.
It was super fun. But anyway, right now, it's still relatively. Oh, he's fine.
Well, we're dead even now, and purely because Kiwi's just been so good at staying alive.
Yeah.
I don't think Kiwi's gonna die for another like 50 or so percent.
Maybe.
Another minute, she's gonna be alive.
Maybe. I think if yeah, that's it. That's it.
Kinda,
That's what I was gonna say. Just one nair is gonna be a kill confirm.
You just kind of sit and feel and be safe. But
Or against Lucina or Pac-Man?
what's up?
Oh, word. Anyway. Honestly, Green Team, they have really good team synergy.
Yeah.
And they've only recently, oh, jeez. They only recently started teaming in this game, but they've teamed, like, at almost every event that they've been to together.
That's it's something that's been a consistent problem of Phantom 2. He hasn't really gotten a lot out of Arsene, but also he hasn't been able to survive.
Every time he's off stage.
Yeah, he gets
He
edge
just
guarded
died.
a lot. And obviously that's easier said than done. Like you can't you're not gonna react to every single time.
Yeah. With Arsene,
but-
you get edge guarded just easier, which is like one of the only downsides there is to having Arsene is just versus especially Sheik and Lucina, you're just gonna get
free.
fared
Yeah.
or bared over and over, and you're just gonna die.
What do you guys think? You think that he should switch off to the Palu
Yeah.
or?
His Joker's not.
I like
not
Joker
cutting.
Lucina.
It's
doubles.
not, no. I was unfortunately more scared of the Palu than I was of Joker, even though I think Joker's just better in dubs. But yeah,
Yeah,
Palu.
Joker versus Sheik is super free, and Joker versus Lucina, you can just kind of finesse stocks super easily. So I like the Joker.
Mhm. Yeah, he's gonna go to the Palatine though. I think at this point it's just like, all right, I need a comfort
Just
pick.
warmed up already, so.
Like it's not like his Joker's no slouch, but it just hasn't really worked in dubs in particular. And if you're not maximizing Arsene and making them scared of that, you're not really getting what you need to out of that.
Yeah.
And a much smaller stage switched here too. I think that purely has to do with the fact that they swapped to the Palu.
So that way Palu can just run off Nair and
Yep.
kill at like 120 instead of like 150.
Yeah, and they also cut off like 2/3 of the stage between short hop Palu plus fire hydrant. It's like I've seen Late do it multiple times, where he'll just kind of put that out there to see how they constantly react to like wanting to approach. But really,
oh,
you can't
is she
on Smash
dead?
Bros.
Oh my god. Sharp is so good at calling out Kiwi's recoveries. Every time she recovers high, he just punishes it and kills her for it. It's so nice to see.
Yep.
Especially with like Bouncing Fish 2, which versus Pac-Man, it's kind of free because the recovery is so linear, either up or down, but still, it's just awesome. I love Sheik.
I just feel like the green team has complete control where they're
Yep.
able, they're in they're able to do whatever they want right now. Like they have that much momentum.
Yep.
And the red team is just trying to figure out how they can find their landing and standing in this game.
Oh,
my god, dude.
This is bad.
Yeah,
This is
it's like
real
you said,
bad.
like they've been able to do whatever they want to do, and you get to a point in time too with your confidence when this happens that you just see through everybody's approach options. Like I know you're gonna do this. I know you want to be aggro right now, and they're getting punished so hard for it.
Yeah. Phantom definitely has like bad habits, and right now Green Team is just punishing them super hard, like bad,
Yeah.
to the point where they just die for it every time.
I
do
just
li-
don't like the small stage pick, honestly, because you don't want to be just scrapping with Sheik all game. You want to
Yeah.
space her out.
Yeah,
just
you
so
don't
safe areas.
ever want to just be in CQC with Sheik, because that's where she excels. You kind of want space for that.
And
Palu definitely does not have anything fast on this short.
But
hop
on the
air to
same
air over there.
on the same spectrum, you don't want to go to a big stage versus Sheik where she lives.
Damn.
It's scary. Or a big stage with like big blast zones where she has space to edge guard.
I was just about to say that Phantom is doing so much better as of this last stock, and there we go, getting the back air there. He was controlling Pug for a while, but it kind of got to the point where he was controlling Pug so well that Sharp was able to just go ahead and focus Kiwi.
Yeah.
And that's been huge. The fact that Kiwi's dying as early as she is right now, that just has not happened all day.
Yeah. At 150, Pug's still not going to die to that back throw. Even on Smash Bros, I'm surprised.
Let me see. I don't know. I'm not trying to figure out like what red team should be doing, but I guess you guys are right. There's not much they can do against this team.
Yeah, no. The characters that Green Team have just kind of wall out Palu, which is surprising because there's not many characters that can do that.
At least in doubles, they can.
I think the
Probably
rough
a lot of
part
space.
about this team right now, especially on a smaller stage, like Maddie was kind of pointing out, is you have two characters who are completely meant to like tempo control, and that's gonna actually kill there.
Yeah.
They're both meant to control the pace of the game, but they're in a stage that's all meant for scrapping. Like
The team usually or that stage usually makes a lot of sense for that team, just because they both take up a lot of space. With,
Yeah.
Pac-Man with the Hydrant.
Eh,
And,
yeah, exactly.
Palu just pressing the A button, but it really doesn't make sense versus Sheik.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
like
what
that's
Sheik
what I was
does.
pointing out before. Like I thought would work because you control 2/3 of the stage so well, but Sharp just didn't really care. Like he was able to zone break so easily and let Pug kind of just finish anything he set up. Like I think the team composition, or actually more so like the mental awareness of Rhode Island's team is just a lot stronger. So they're maximizing whenever they get those opportunities.
How often does Phantom and Kiwi team?
They don't.
So
I didn't
it's
think
starting
so.
to show.
Yeah, usually Phantom teams with his brother Shy Guy, very strong Pokemon trader, and he lives out in like the edge of New York, so he doesn't really come out here a
He's
lot.
sick.
Yeah, Shy Guy has improved a lot. Kiwi is actually really good with Koga.
Kobe?
Koga.
Oh, Koga.
Don't call him Kobe. Don't give him that. Don't give him that credit.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually familiar with her and Kogi teaming. They've teamed for a while now, right? Even Smash 4?
they teamed a couple, not so much in Smash 4. That was actually more Chavo and Koga. And
yeah.
actually even Chavo and Kiwi played very well together too. But Kiwi's good when somebody is strong going up front who is very good at just kind of taking all the attention towards them. Like they're swinging hard.
Yeah.
They're trying to get as many stocks as possible. And you have to put that focus and respect them. And then Kiwi could play her game.
Yep.
It's like you
She
fall
gets to
asleep and
set
you
up
forget
and then
that she's
throw
there.
projectiles underneath, and then
Ooh.
because Phantom's up, just juggling you, she can throw it down at anyone trying to recover low or horizontal.
So I'm actually very curious to see these Kirby buffs because I've heard
Yeah.
a lot about them.
Her Kirby is actually really good.
No,
I've
there's
heard.
not much. I won't lie.
I have not seen Kirby be played once in this game's lifetime.
I actually
I haven't played her, haven't seen it played.
I actually
haven't
have,
played
and Kirby did not have anything before. Like Kirby just had.
Kirby has like 0 to 60s on most of the cast,
But then you
that's
can't kill.
it.
I feel like
That's it.
That character's kind of always had that, even in, like Brawl. He
Yeah,
had little
because it's just like
ratchet
It's,
combos.
yeah, the forward throw combos and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
F throw fair, and then like up tilt dare.
F
It's like
throw
good.
falling up air into pivots and stuff.
Yeah.
Could you guys imagine if Kirby was good?
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
I wish Kirby. I
so
actually
do
would
I.
get
You guys
So
say
do
that?
I.
No,
But-
I know. I could say that Smash 64.
Yeah, you don't want
Okay.
Kirby
Like
to be
you,
good.
it's the
That was
same
just
as
a
Puff.
toxic version. That was a very toxic.
Yeah, that was a
version.
toxic
Have you
version.
ever played
There was way
True
too much
Dat in
inside.
Brawl? That was True Dat.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he just
He just
ledge
played
camped
corny
and
though.
inhaled.
Yeah, he just played.
You don't want Kirby to be good. I'm telling you.
Kirby wasn't even good in that game.
Exactly.
I think the suck up and take the neutral beam mechanic is like the coolest thing in the game though. It makes me want to play Kirby. Just because
Yeah,
there's,
it's
there's so
actually
much
dope.
sick ass finesse you can do with
It
that.
gives you so much like potential.
so much freedom, dude.
Just pointing some credit again to Sharp. He was all the way on the other side of the stage, ran across, saw the one missed opportunity. I mean, the one mistake from Kiwi's recovery, and sniped it out with the needles. Like he's been on Kiwi's ass this entire set.
Yeah.
I could see Kirby being a good pick into Sheik too, just because Sheik kind of struggles with the low bodies.
So
Yeah.
You can't
right
get
there,
needles,
right
you
there was a
can't
big
get
miss.
aerials.
The big thing about this, about Sheik Kirby, by the way, is in Smash 4, Sheik's fair was, normal. So even when Kirby crouched, she could short hop fastball fair.
Yeah.
When Kirby crouches, she cannot short hop fastball fair or grab.
Right.
which is just a lot of her, neutral.
Oh my God, that was such a
Yeah,
good
that's
mix-up by Pug right there. He was keeping, he kept Phantom so worried in the corner. Phantom gonna close it out with the back air, but
That was a nice snipe. So what I'm noticing about this team is Kiwi's able to get the grabs, but Phantom should be using up smash like right out of him. She's throwing him to him.
yeah, it's such a like I don't know if I should say such a free follow-up, but that up smash is so easy to combo into, and
it kills.
we've seen people like in the past, the Buzz and Mr. E actually used to do that a lot. They would backdoor Lucina into up smash,
Do
and
her throws actually go horizontal?
Who's?
Kirby?
Yeah.
They do?
back
They don't
if
just
you
all go
back
up?
throw into up smash, it sends at a perfect angle for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were just like super GI influence.
Very underrated team
Perry?
is Sheik and Paul. If they ever get a team, it's almost like Cloud.
Who's Sheik and Palu?
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like Cloud, Sheik, and
Cloud
Smash
Sheik.
4.
Ooh.
Yeah, you all constantly
Bring
serve it
back,
up.
bro.
The only thing is like Sheik's just
What?
it's worse.
You can get the
for-
2 frame from
variation.
on stage. Okay. Never
Yeah,
seen
Pug,
that.
Pug has been just doing a good job of like, it's really they realized who they need to take care of. Pug is
Oh, shield
constantly
break.
just going after him.
Not
That
much
should
she
be a
can get
stop.
from
That's
that.
just nothing.
I mean, actually no, he
Yeah.
was at 0.
Should've been aerial.
That was the end of killing
took
Kiwi from
took
that.
42 off.
That was
shield
actually a
break
good
somehow.
bait. Like they kind of waited and waited and waited to wait for Kiwi to come in to try and stop it, and Pug punished it accordingly.
Yeah.
Another 3-0 is looking like.
Yeah, at the
Possibly.
moment. A hard thing that Kirby has too, like even with all the buffs, Kirby has always struggled against swords.
Yeah.
So like even if like she's able to somehow fight Sharp, who's been winning in most of the regards, you have to go deal with Pug
Yeah,
afterwards.
If you have to fight Pug, and you're just not going to ever approach.
Yeah.
You're going to get walled out eternally. Oh, and yep. That's actually really good awareness from Pug, Sharp, because in this game, they removed it so that no one can low profile Sheik's needles.
Really?
So, yeah, I know. It's super funny.
Oh.
Even Inkling Dash, which is
Wow.
super funny. But, so like Sharp was just sitting back while they were both trying to 2v1 Pug, and he was just throwing needles over and over, stuffing out Kiwi.
You know,
Very smart.
By the way, this is all of a sudden become doable. Like good patience from Kiwi there.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't notice, yeah.
Even though Sharp's at 0, they're putting heavy focus on 2v1ing Pug right now.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
And if
is
you
that
could-
they know is they can kill Sheik like earlier.
Yeah, and Sheik, even though they're at 100%, Sharp has to commit to like a read. So they don't have to worry nearly as much about the kill if they can get rid of Pug.
Yeah.
That's always a hard, but that's what Pug is really good at. Like, just not getting touched at these situations.
he is.
That's terrible.
Good. Oh, that was actually a good follow-up from Green Team.
Yeah, Phantom was waiting for him to try and swing, trying to use
Just
the grab
throw
armor,
needles.
but could be another bouncing fish. That was actually the
Good,
best.
that was-
Yeah,
that was the
that was the
greatest
best
throw-
throw they could have gone for
Yeah,
there.
because he bounces up and you have to actually follow it, and even then, right after, he just has like time to react.
The fastest option he had there was dash cancel left tilt, and I don't think Pug was actually prepared for that. Or
No.
maybe he went for it, but the dash attack came out instead. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually, you know what? Actually, now I think about it, that's probably what he went for.
Kirby, no. Oh wow, he lived. Okay, that's what he said. And that's gonna be a 3-0.
Alright, looks like we're up.
Have fun, boys.
Okay, we're seeing Maddie and Kool-Aid going back up on stage, or Lade. I'm gonna keep calling you Kool-Aid. I can't stop.
Can I call you Harrius Dill? That's his stage name.
Call him what?
Harrius Dill. That's his